Yo, welcome to an episode of Superkick Podcast. I'm your host, Ringside P. Hope you guys are enjoying the week so far. We got to break down Monday Night Raw, get into all that good stuff. Before we get started with that, make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment, give me feedback. Check out the reels, check out the shorts, check out the Superkick store. Check me out on Spotify. Check me out on Table Ladders and Bumps. Speaking of Table Ladders and Bumps, we are doing our first live September 13th. Friday the 13th spookiness for the premiere of Friday Night Smackdown on the USA Network. Make sure you check that out. It's our first live, y'all. We're gonna be live, baby. We're gonna be live chopping up with you guys. Check us out on YouTube, on the Table Ladders and Bump YouTube. Probably gonna be definitely trying to stream for the whole 2 hours. I don't know how we're gonna do it. It'll be our first stream. We're gonna be nervous. Critique. Give us feedback, man. Hop in there, chat it up with us. We've been watching it with you guys. But yeah, man, let's get into Monday Night Raw. Wait. Before I get into Monday Night Raw, what ifs? Check out the last what if. Scott Hall versus Razor Ramon. I got another what if coming out this week. Hopefully, I have it out before the end of the day, or sometimes before the end of the week. It is what it is. Time be timing. Life be lifing. But let's get into Monday Night Raw. I'm going to keep it sweet. I'm going to keep it short. Not going to drag it out for you guys. Monday Night Raw started off with a new announced team. Wade Barrett, we know who he is. Bad News Barrett. I got some bad news. And new guy from ESPN, from doing, real sports or whatever you want to call it. Joe Tessitore. So, feels like when I'm listening to him playing the game of 2K, NBA 2K, and it's just like he just has that voice, that cadence, the whole show, and it's not what I'm used to. And it's because I like Michael Cole, man. I got used to Michael Cole and Pat McAfee. I like Corey Graves. I even like I think it was Kevin Patrick, at the time. And so I feel like whenever they try to bring in people that might be completely from the outside world or from does actual like sports commentating. Marco Rubio was the man. Mamma mia. I miss that dude, man. They need to bring him back. That's what they need to bring back. But I mean, maybe Joe, it's gonna take some time or whatever, but throughout the episode I wasn't really feeling him yet. But it's just me, I like what I like. I'm used to what I'm used to. Sometimes changes. I don't like change sometimes. But anyway, new Nas team. Hope they get better. They might be good. They might be dope already. Do you guys like them? Let me know. Comment below if you guys like them. I don't so far. Bring me back Michael Cole. Put Corey Graves and Michael Cole again. They need to just do Smackdown and Monday Night Raw. Both of them. But we're going to get into... I'm going to bounce around a little bit. We had Selena Vega versus Shayna Baszler, 1-on-1. Selena Vega got moves. I just think her moveset doesn't match up well with other people because a lot of her moveset involves the other person doing stuff. So they got to add it to the moveset for it to look awesome. But she has good moves, and I want to see more from her. She loses to Shayna Baszler. You get the Pure Fusion Collective. We gotta find out the reason behind that name. They out here doing the bang, shoot your shot. I gotta find out why we shooting our shot. Why are we shooting our shot? Because it reminds me of the Bang Bang game over in AEW. Pew, pew. Or a little bit Cactus Jack. Bang bang. Oh, he's one finger and thumb. Bang, bang. But bang bang. That. So we gotta find out something about that, what that is there. Get into the continuation of CM Punk. He comes out. He's like, yo, man, I'm done with you, McIntyre. I beat him at Bash in Berlin in the strap map. I whooped him real good. Like he was a slave. He didn't say that. I just meant that. I just put that in there. But whooped him real good, Got his bracelets back. Drew McIntyre, he like, I ain't done with you yet. He comes back out, brutalized CM Punk. Um, I never seen this happen before. I'm sure it has happened before plenty of times, but not like this to me. Superstar with Superkicks of the Week is CM Punk. Jordan 1s had some purple, core purple, I want to call those. Purple and white. He was on the announce table and he got Claymore straight out of his Jordan. Jordan had to flip or something like that. The shoe flipped, landed perfectly, and CM Punk wasn't there. Had one shoe on, one shoe off. Luckily, his sock was clean. That would have been a whole nother story if he had a dirty sock. Is CM Punk out here with dirty socks, dirty right socks out here, getting Claymore, losing your socks, baby? You can't be out here like that. But luckily, socks was clean. Lost his shoe though. He gotta get revenge. So we know we're going to bad blood between Drew McIntyre and CM Punk. Gotta be Hell in a Cell. That's the only way you sell this feud of this magnitude. Gotta go Hell in a Cell. So we'll see. But how are you guys feeling about that? How you guys feeling about? I just combined it all together. I told you to kick him quick. I'm 6 minutes in. Superstar Superkick of the Week, CM Punk, man. Jordan 1s, Court Purple. I didn't even get a chance to look them up. They might not even be called Court Purple. Honestly, I could be just lying. You know, use your Googles. They was purple and white. Look them up. You see what they is. But yeah. How you guys feeling about CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre Part 3? Possible Hell in a Cell at Bad Blood. Let me know. Let's keep going. What I want to get into next. I want to get into Alpha Academy versus American Made. Putting up the fist. Okay. Great match. It was a 6-person mixed tag match. Because you had Otis and Tozawa and Maxine Dupree versus the Creed brothers and Ivy Now. Good back and forth match. Brutus doing that moonsault. I didn't expect that coming. I didn't expect to see him doing that. He got moves. Julius got moves. The Creed brothers are official. I'm just waiting for this whole feud with the Wyatt Six to be over for them, and for the American Made to actually do something else. Excuse me, because their new stable. I've been wanting the Creed brothers to take it to the next level. They got a dope moveset, super strong, super athletic. But before I just had an issue with the gear, and I just thought they were kind of like, but now they got new gear, and it's shiny, it's flashing. They're looking lavish out here. So I need them to get to the next level. I need to get them out of this feud with the Y6, move on to something else, and get it going that way. Ivy Now with that Dragon Sleeper on Maxine Dupree, put her to sleep. She tapped out, and then that led to, Chad Gable coming out. You said, what, called out the Y6 again. Hey man, we ain't done with you freaks yet. We got you out here trying to call a show. We're gonna put it into you guys. So you take your best 4, and we're gonna take our 4, and we're gonna see you guys next week in an 8-person tag match. So we already know we got it. Creed brothers, Ivy Now, Chad Gable. We know we gotta have Nikki Cross in there because she got a matchup with Ivy Now. But what members of the Y6 are gonna pop up? So are we gonna get Joe Gacy, Dexter Lumens, and Eric Rowan? That's what I'm assuming. I don't think we get Howdy. I think we might get another Howdy matchup at Bad Blood. That's what I'm thinking. But surprisingly, they haven't really pushed the Y6 to any PLEs yet. I think they might be trying to gradually build it, which I'm surprised. I thought they'd be on a PLE by now. But the other thing that I was able to take away from that was we got an actual Uncle Howdy Bo Dallas promo. And I don't know, man, I was kind of thrown off by it because I think I would have preferred it to be like pre-recorded on the screen and use some of the spooky tactics that the Y6 are known for. Because I felt like I didn't know what personality was giving the promo. I saw Uncle Howdy, but I felt like I was getting Bo Dallas coming through in the promo. And I think I want to see what Uncle Howdy talks like and what he his promo was like. If it's a split personality, I want to see that. I don't know yet. Are these split personalities? They always say they trying to they've taken on characters from the wide universe and they call them by Nikki Cross and they say, well, they think that they're these people, Rabbity Rabbit, Mercy the Buzzard, Husky Harris, and Abby the Witch. So it's a split personality thing. So if that's a split personality, I want to see that split personality, which is Uncle Hardy for Bo Dallas, speak. And if you referencing Bray so much and saying that they're brothers, then why did he necessarily need to be Bo Dallas? Can't he just be Taylor? But I don't know. And then I want more story about Uncle Hardy, man. Like, I watched him in the matchup against Chad Gable, and I thought that Chad Gable made him look like he was human. And the Fiend was something more, was booked to be something more than just human. He was supernatural, and maybe we're not going that supernatural route anymore. Is he something more like old school Raven, Uncle Hardy? When I speak it like that, I don't know, but we still got to see. But are you guys looking forward to this matchup, the Y6 versus the American Made next week on Monday Night Raw? Let me know. Comment below. What's next? That's what's next. We're gonna get into this Intercontinental Championship tournament to determine who's going to go to the Final Four, to determine who's going to be the number one contender for the Intercontinental Championship to face Braun Breaker. So we had another triple threat matchup. We had Dirty Dominic Mysterio versus Ilya Dragunov versus Dragon Lee. I kind of felt like Dragon Lee and Dominic were going to cancel each other out, and so it's going to lead Dragunov to be the winner anyway. Didn't factor in that, this whole Judgment Day stuff is still spilling over in every way. And Damon Priest comes out to stop the Judgment Day doing their antics or whatever, and he chases off Dominic Mysterio, and it just leaves Dragunov versus Dragon Lee. And I didn't know I needed to see Dragunov versus Dragon Lee. I don't know they had matchups in NXT, but I need to see the way on SmackDown you got Andrade versus Melo in this best of whatever 5 or 7 series. I need to see more Dragon Lee versus Dragunov matchups on Monday Night Raw ASAP. Dragunov takes the victory. Dragunov moving into the Final Four. So he's got him, Pete Dunne, Jey Uso. We got to figure out the next. But I definitely want to see more Dragunov versus Dragon Lee. What do you guys think about that? We get into the other match. It was supposed to be Sheamus versus Ludwig Kaiser versus Bronson Reed. For some reason, Bronson Reed isn't medically cleared because of what he did to Braun Strowman last week when he tsunami'd him on the truck, out on the car outside, the roof of the car, made the car explode in a weird way that cars don't usually explode in. So he's not there. So who comes in? Braun Strowman's like, you know what? All banged up on the ribs. Galicio tape on the ribs comes in. He's like, you know what? I can go. Put me in, coach. So I don't see how he's cleared to go, but Bronson Reed isn't cleared to go because they say he walked off on his own will, and Braun Strowman had to get help. But whatever. So he's in the matchup. And once again, I felt like this would be a matchup where Ludwig Kaiser and Sheamus were going to count each other out. And I thought that Bronson Reed was going to prevail. Or if not, back when I was thinking about it before he got taken out, Braun Strowman was going to come in and interfere. And it might have left Sheamus to prevail out of the matchup. Because, low-key, I really wanted Sheamus to win. He's been chasing this Intercontinental Championship for a minute. It's the one championship that he hasn't held in WWE. So I've been wanting him to get that. To get that on his record. Maybe one day before he retire. And I thought that it would be a good matchup between Sheamus and Braun Breaker. A better matchup than Jey Uso and Braun Breaker, the way they keep trying to push that narrative to where no one in Jey Uso's family have ever beaten anyone in Braun Breaker's family. So match goes on. Braun Strowman prevails. He's moving on to the next. You got Braun Strowman, Dragunov, Pete Dunne, and Jey Uso in the final four to determine who's going to face Braun Breaker for the IC Championship. I wonder when that match is going to be. That match might take place on Monday Night Raw. It's too much stuff going on for Bad Blood. And it's not a Bad Blood type of match. But could it be a Bad Blood type of match, though? If we speaking about families and blood, and you got the Steiners or Braun Breaker with Jey Uso and his family, you could probably do that, right? Move it on to the next. Oh, I'm at the end of the show, baby. That's what I'm talking about. No, I'm not almost there. So Gunther comes out. He's like, yo, man, I didn't destroy Randy Orton. I didn't put him to sleep. Gave him some NyQuil. Now what's next for me? Who out there want a piece of Gunther? The ring general, the world heavyweight champion. And little did we know, Sami Zayn comes out. He's like, yo, I want a piece of that. You know, I pause. I already beat you for the IC championship. Now it's time for me to take the next steps and become the world heavyweight champion. Because that's what kind of things usually go. You know, you win the Intercontinental Championship, but you win the US title, and then you move on to, you win that mid-card title, and you move on to the next title, right? Main event title, headline title. And so Sami Zayn is like, you know what? It's time for me to challenge you, baby. I did face you at WrestleMania. I'm ready to face you again. Gunther's like, nah, man. Get out of here. I ain't got time for you. And Sami Zayn is like, yo, was you scared? Huh? He didn't really say that, but it was kind of what the feel was. Like, you scared because I beat you before, you know? And that totally threw me off that Sami Zayn popped out. You know, because I thought they was putting this thing together between Sami Zayn and Jey Uso to go after Judgment Day. And I thought this was going to be the start of, or at least on one side, of the original bloodline getting back together. Excuse me. And to see that Jay is kind of going off into the IC title hunt. And now we got Sami going off into the World Heavyweight Championship title hunt. And it's like, I didn't want that. That's not what we wanted. I don't think you need to give Gunther a break. He didn't wrestle twice in August already. You know, he didn't dominate over there in Berlin. He went to Berlin, hero over there in his home country. You can give him a break. He don't need to wrestle at Bad Blood or nothing like that. He can take a break into Crown Jewel for all I care about. I don't think it's needed, but we didn't get that. So like we got a Sami Zayn versus Gunther part 2, but this time it's for the World Heavyweight Championship. And man, Gunther's winning that, man. Gunther's winning. I don't know. We just need bodies for Gunther. It feels like on Smackdown there isn't enough heels, and on Raw there aren't enough baby faces that are high enough to be in the main event. All the baby faces kind of like tied up in something. You got Punk that's tied up with Drew McIntyre. You got Seth Rollins that's out. You got Sami. You got Jay still doing mid-card stuff. You got Finn that's tied up into Judgment Day stuff. You got Damian Priest that's tied up into Judgment Day stuff. I don't know any other faces really that can be in that main event level on Monday Night Raw to even go against Gunther. So I guess that's why you got to put Sami Zayn over there, huh? Against him. But we'll see. And we get into the last thing of the night, right? So Rhea keeps up the show. Dominic comes out with his oil light turned on. Somebody definitely blacked his eye. You know, Rhea's out there talking in the beginning of the show. Liv Morgan does a sneak attack. Liv gets distracted. Rhea gets distracted. Gets caught up into the rope with those big old boots on. Them boots gotta be about a size 19. Yeah, no wonder why she got caught in the ropes, hanging out of the rope. Damien comes out. He's like, you know what? Don't worry about it. Like, Rhea's all hurt, knees hurt. Damien's like, you know what? I gotta get revenge. You know, for us. So I'm gonna get my hands on one of these cowards from the Judgment Day. I'm gonna talk to Adam Priest. Adam, he calls back. He's like, yo, Finn say he's only gonna fight me if he's in a tag match, and I ain't really got no friends no more, so I need a partner, or I'm gonna have to do it myself. Rhea's like, man, don't worry about it. I got you, Oos. And we already knew who she was gonna go talk to, right? So later on in the night, we got Jey Uso, Damian Priest in a tag match versus Finn Balor, JD Madonna. Decent match. I love the way that they have been booking Damian Priest. They've been booking him to look so strong and dominant in matches. I feel like I haven't seen this side of Priest in a long time. Pops. He always kind of looked weak, and now we're not even like weak, just not as fierce as he's been lately. And that's dope to see. And I kind of see that they hopefully are really trying to build him up to really be a main eventer, and so that's cool to see with that. Good back and forth match. You get interference as always, but judgment. Well, Jey Uso, Damian Priest able to pull out the victory. Rhea comes down hobbling, got the poke Liv in the stomach with a crutch, so that was cool. Match ends 1, 2, 3. Damian Priest, Jey Uso beat the tag team champions Finn Balor, JD Madonna. I don't know what is going from there. I hope they didn't try to pair Jay and Damian to go out the tag team title, because I'd rather want to see Jay and Sammy, but we'll see what happens. Not really much. You get Rhea doing the yeet, hobbling on one leg. Jay is hilarious the way he's kind of giving the look, so I know Rikishi had a problem with the storyline, but I think it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun storyline, so we'll see what happens with that. 22 minutes. Hey, man, 22 minutes, baby. So, man, decent episode of Monday Night Raw. I guess we got a season premiere in a week, which is, I don't know, man. I just never looked at WWE as in seasons. Like, well, Monday Night at the Smackdown, at the WrestleMania, I felt that starts a new season in a sense. But doing the year, season premiere or whatever, season, because they never say this is the season finale of Monday Night Raw, season finale of SmackDown. All of a sudden we just get a season premiere. I don't know who come up with these rules. I don't know. Anyway, make sure you guys check out the what ifs. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, share, comment. You made it this far, you might as well go ahead and do it anyway. Check out the reel, check out the shorts, check out Spotify, check out the Superkick store, check out Table Ladders and Bumps. We're gonna make sure we remind you guys again, but we're gonna do our first live Friday the 13th, September 13th, because Friday Night Smackdown is moving over to the USA Network from Fox. So we know we're going to have a big night. We know we're going to get some prizes or whatever. Something's going to happen. Something major is going to happen. Some returns or something. So we're going to be watching along with you guys, giving our commentating, along with it. Our banner, having a good time. So make sure you guys tune into that. It's going to be fun. I'm going to make sure it's fun. Make sure you guys enjoy it. So make sure you tune into that. Until next time, man, thank you guys for watching. Adios. Peace.